Alright, so Season 10, Nightmare Before Christmas, just launched today. We have the four characters here, so I want to just go over their abilities just so people have an understanding. Their classes were what I thought. Jack's a Speedster, Finkelstein is a Trickster, Oogie's a Brawler, and then Sally's a Defender. So if we go to Jack, if you look at his stats as a Speedster, uh, his best his best stat is top speed, and he's got high acceleration as well. Handling and boost is not too bad, and he's got low combat. If you go to his skills, his normal activation, he delivers a small number of ghoulish gifts across the track in front of him. Opponents get frightened by the gifts and can get pushed upwards, becoming frozen with fear, or lose sight of the road. For every scared opponent, Jack grants invulnerability, so every time he stuns, it's very similar to Jesse. As soon as he stuns someone, he gets invulnerable, and then normal gets a small number of ghoulish gifts across the track. So as you level him up, you'll get more of the gifts. Very similar to Jesse with the toys. And then his charges, he delivers a small number of ghoulish gifts across the track behind him. Opponents get frightened by the gifts and can get pushed upwards, become frozen with fear, or lose sight of the road. For every scared opponent, Jack grants invulnerability. So if you're behind people, use a normal activation, you'll spawn these gifts in front of him. If you're in first, or if people are behind you, use his charge, and it'll get pushed behind him. It's very similar to Jesse. And he gets invulnerable, which is cool. So that's Jack. Finkelstein, Trickster, if we look at his stats, high acceleration, very high handling and boost. I played him once so far. I've just been in sync purgatory since this season launched, but he actually feels really good. His handling, his boost is very high. His acceleration is pretty high as well, and then he's just like low with top speed and combat. But Finkelstein doesn't seem too bad. His skills: normal activation, Dr. Finkelstein scratches his brain, generating an idea and gaining a small amount of extra boost fuel. Up to 3 ideas can be stacked. So you use the normal activation, you get boost fuel, you'll get one idea. His charged, he generates an idea and creates an invention that is active for a short period of time. As it levels up, it goes to moderate and a longer period of time. If Dr. Finkelstein already has 3 ideas, he spends them on a super invention. Dr. Finkelstein's invention is more powerful the more ideas he has. So this is cool. This is like if you get his normal activation and you get 3 of them, he'll have 3 ideas, and then when he uses charged, he'll have a quote-unquote super invention. So his charge will be stronger if you have 3 of his normal ideas. And then he's got a passive ability. It's the second passive since Barbosa. Dr. Finkelstein's charge invention is more powerful the more ideas he has. 0 ideas, stuns all nearby opponents. 1 idea adds invulnerability to the stun effect. Two ideas adds a lightning aura to the previous effects. 3 ideas additionally grants a major speed boost. Very cool. We're gonna have to really test him out. You guys play him out. He's in the season tour. Seems very, very cool. Yeah, that's Finkelstein, Trickster. My man Oogie Boogie, Brawler. If you look at his stats, his speed is the highest stat. His boost is second. Acceleration, handling, and then combat is his worst, which is interesting for a Brawler. But he's speedy character, pretty good boost. That's a pretty good combination there. In terms of his abilities, Bug Breath. His normal activation inhales air for a short period of time, slowing down all opponents within a large radius in front of him. While inhaling, Oogie Boogie can catch bugs that move toward him. Each collected bug generates boost fuel. So use a normal activation. The radius around him, he could slow people down with his breath or by inhaling. And then if you catch bugs, he'll get a boost fuel for each one you get, maintaining his speed. His charged, he turns around and exhales air for a short period of time, slowing down all opponents within a large radius behind him. While exhaling, Oogie Boogie releases bugs that scare opponents on contact. So I don't know if the scare part of the opponents is you stun them, or if they maybe like lose directional or whatnot. But his normal is for in front of him, and then if you get bugs, you get boost fuel, and then charges if people are behind you, which is cool. It's almost like a trail, right? So that's Oogie, and then the last character is Sally. Sally's a defender. She's not coming until the second part. She's a defender. She's pretty balanced across the board. Like, highest is top speed. Acceleration's right there. Her handling and boosts are very similar in combat as well. She seems like the more balanced character here. And her skills... Fog Juice. Her normal activation, she uncorks a vial, releasing a thick fog that surrounds her for a short period of time. Racers that come close to her get blinded by the fog. So it's very like a trickstery Meg, if you get stunned by Meg type of vibe, where you use a normal activation, she gets a thick fog that surrounds her, and then people get blinded by the fog. And then her charge, it's a vial of sleeping gas that surrounds her for a short period of time, freezing racers that come close to her. So she just stuns people, freezes them, and whatnot. So if you get near Sally, you ain't going far. And that's it. She's the defender. So that's the 4 racers for this season. Nightmare Before Christmas, Jax the Speedster, Finkelstein's the Trickster, Oogie Boogie the Brawler, Sally the Defender. You guys can get Jack Skellington and Dr. Finkelstein relatively early. I believe you need both of those characters to get Oogie Boogie, and then Sally will come later. Let me know what you guys think. Super pumped. The track looks great. And those are the 4 racers for Nightmare Before Christmas Season 10.